Hello, and welcome back to the Miraculous Fanworks YouTube channel. Your favorite YouTube mods are here with another top 10 video.
We once again placed a survey in the Miraculous Fanworks Discord server's reading chat channel, asking members to submit their favorite Adrinette fanfics for Adrinette April.
This month we had over 50 responses for Adrinette April.
Adrinette April is my favorite fandom event. Jay's a big fan of Marisha and Adrinette.
Hey, I just love Love Square, period.
Yes.
I have written all 4 sides of Love Square in one fic.
So true, you did do that.
This top 10 video is once again based first on the number of votes that the story had gotten in the survey, with the amount of kudos the fic has on Archive of Our Own breaking any ties.
The stories in this video are also once again rated general to teen and up, using the rating system utilized by Archive of Our Own. Any stories submitted as a survey that were rated not safe for work were not included.
It should also be noted that all the mentioned fanfics in this video have been added to a collection on Archive of Our Own. The link to the collection can be found in the description below, as well as the link to the Miraculous Fanworks Discord server.
Before we get started, do you like how we're doing? Let us know by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Comments are also very much appreciated.
Number 10. Can I Date Your Character? By Midnight Starlight Writes. This fic is incomplete. Adrian turned to her, something unreadable in his gaze. Are you okay with this? He asked. And what a loaded question that was. Was she okay with it? Was she okay with the one guy she couldn't seem to get over in real life kissing her in a game of Dungeons and Dragons? When she put it like that, it seemed a bit silly to get so worked up. It was just a game, right? But she was okay with it, right? Sure, she lied. I'm okay with it. When Adrian's character falls in love with Marinette, they decided to date in-game. What could go wrong?
Everything.
Lots of things.
If you guys know Coffee Banana, she actually has a fic that's going to be in this list later. I think, yeah. But she loves this fic. And she always gets so mad when I say that this isn't my favorite fic.
It's a good fic. I was very excited to see this on our list.
Yeah, I was too. But it's a good fic. It's well written, and I know a lot of people love it. So you should all check it out. That's just my personal opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Number 9. 217 Days by Most Loved Girl and Zen Misery. This fic is complete. Plag is so done. He has been watching his and Tiki's Chosens drift apart ever since they graduated from that lycée place last summer. Maybe all they need is a nudge in the right direction. Perhaps he might even convince his sugar cube to help him. Marinette is eagerly anticipating the start of Jagged Stone's concert. She isn't expecting to run into an old friend who she hasn't seen for 217 days. Not that she's been counting. Adrian is enjoying his own freedom now that he is 19 and living on his own, but it is a little lonely. He unexpectedly runs into an old friend, and keeps running into her. Why can't he stop thinking about her? This fic is good.
I have to get back to reading that fic one day.
Most Loved Girls fics are so good. And she's also the sweetest person ever. I don't know.
Agreed. On both counts. Number 8, Carousel of Life by Kamore Bire.
The YouTube mods can't pronounce things. Pronounce? News?
And I swear English is my first language.
English is both of our first languages. Yeah, we suck at pronouncing things. So good.
A series of clues leads Adrian to suspect that Marinette might be Ladybug. But what does he do with that hunch? Juggling insatiable curiosity with respect for his partner's wishes, Adrian faces consequences that he hadn't bargained for. It should be noted that this work was inspired by Carousel of Life by Mireille Tanaka.
Number 7. Rolling Stone Wedding by Faith and a Typewriter. Marinette has a dream commission from her favorite honorary uncle and his bride. The only problems are a slight time crunch, a pompous manipulator, and the fact that her Uncle Jag just told her to invite a certain someone as her +1 to the wedding. She better hold on to her pigtails.
I love that fic so much.
This fic is top tier. Top tier.
Number 6 is Tangled Ribbons by Demi Stories. Marinette is a small studio dancer who wins a scholarship to a summer-long ballet intensive. Adrian is a famous ballet dancer who would rather be at home than at said intensive. The end of the summer will bring about a showcase that could make Marinette's career if she can ignore Chloe and focus on something other than Adrian. Sore muscles, coffee breaks, and video chats ensue. And there is an awful lot of fondue.
Number 5. Second Chances by the novel artist. This fic is complete. Despite being young, single, and successful, the only girl who has Adrian's attention is his daughter. That is, until the new nanny makes a spot for herself in both of their lives in a way that no one, not even the nanny herself, was expecting.
Number 4. Chasing the Catwalk by Inkerfuffle. Paris, the City of Lights, Love and Fashion. Follow the progress of Marinette dupain-cheng as she enters the extremely competitive world of reality television for a chance to be the winner of Project Runway France.
Before we get into our top 3, let's have some honorable mentions into the stories that did not make it into the top 10.
Snugglebug by I'm a Punch Lord. In the wintertime, ladybugs slow down to hibernate and have been known to stow away inside homes for warmth. Marinette is no different. As a true, sleepy, and cold ladybug, she'll latch onto anything that moves and is warm.
Our next fic is Story of Us by Aggressed Bug. Marinette, at the nagging of her best friend, joins a Discord server dedicated to a show they both love. Online, Ladybug meets a punning flirt named Chat Noir, who changes her world forever.
Softer Than His Stupid Shirt by Coffee Banana. He was just a guy in a bar. She was just a girl in a bar. Until Marinette wakes up to find a naked stranger on her floor, only to realize he's not really a stranger, but the guy whose face is on half of the billboards of Paris. And holy crap, what is Adrienne Agreste doing here when she's supposed to start an insert at his father's company today?
This is incomplete. There's only 4 chapters out, but holy crap, it's such a good fic. Now, I might be biased, because Kayla and I are friends, but it's a really good fic. I think you'd all appreciate it, especially Grey's Anatomy's friends. You'll see all the references and you'll understand. It's a good fic. It's Just a Kiss by Jokermans. Adrian had been anxious for this moment. Here they were, Adrian and Marinette, practicing for the kissing scene in a play. It was just a kiss. It shouldn't be such a big deal. They were just acting. And yet, there was something wonderful that happened as he finally pressed his lips upon hers. There was a spark, a flame, which grew deep within his heart. Wow, that was, she whispered, not enough. The two of them leaned in once more hungrily for each other's lips.
Until I Heard You Sing by Liquefied Stars. Adrian had always been very sure of his feelings for Ladybug, but a lack of Akuma attacks coupled with a patrol hiatus has him seeing less of the spotted heroine and more of his sweet and clumsy classmate Marinette. Meanwhile, Adrian and Chloe are set to sing a duet at the upcoming charity auction hosted by Mayor Bourgeois in association with Gabriel Agreste. When Chloe is too sick to rehearse, Marinette is volunteered by Alia as a temporary replacement. Will Adrian finally start to see Marinette as more than just a friend? Fluff, Lila stirring trouble, and classroom shenanigans round out this feel-good reveal story.
Number 3, When Bunnix Brings a Baby by Drew Hu. Marinette thought she was up to any challenge. She was Ladybug after all. But when Bunnix arrives with the baby in her arms, asking her to babysit, Marinette quickly learns that Akuma battles are easy compared to taking care of a baby. A baby that seems to know her, and for some reason, Adrian?
Number 2, Under Lock and Key by Eden, Daphne, and Mayrin. Marinette is thrilled. She's spending her afternoon at the museum with Adrian, and even Manon's unexpectedly tagging along with them can't tarnish her happiness. After all, what could go wrong for two 17-year-olds watching over a 7-year-old?
A lot of things.
Turns out, a lot of things.
And finally, number 1, Love Languages by C. Gully. This fic is complete. When Adrian is forced to start a crazy new diet for work, Marinette can't bear to sit idly by and watch him suffer. She decides to leave him gifts of food with notes of encouragement, completely anonymously, or so she thinks. Meanwhile, Adrian is overwhelmed by Marinette's kindness and is desperate to return it in some fashion. A not-so-accidental sneak peek of her jam-packed personal planner gives him a great idea on where to start, or so he thinks. In truth, neither one is fully prepared for where their actions will lead them. A post-Season 3 identity reveal and an all-around fluffy story, for the most part.
Thank you for joining us in this adventure. If you would like to participate in our next Top 10 survey, please feel free to join us at the Miraculous Fanworks Discord server. The link can be found in the description below.
Thanks for watching. Have a miraculous